Hello students, I hope you all are fine and I welcome you to this video lecture. This lecture is based on the topic hormones other than sex hormones from your chapter Reaching the Age of Adolescence. Now you have studied about the secondary sexual characters in humans. But the question is, what causes the secondary sexual characters during puberty? Why these kind of changes start taking place, like why appearance of hair, menstrual cycle, breast enlargement, how all these changes happen? What magic happens inside the body that all these changes start taking place as soon as the person enters into his or her adolescence? So, hormones are responsible for secondary sexual characters in males and females. So, now we have to understand what actually are hormones. Hormones are nothing but substances which are released by the endocrine glands. Now, you might ask, ma'am, what do we mean by the endocrine glands? Endocrine glands are those glands which do not have ducts, so they directly secrete their substances into the bloodstream. One of those substances is the hormone. So hormones are chemical substances which bring about a lot of change in the body of a person, and there are many different types of hormones which are released by different types of glands. Now the question is, what are hormones? So as I told you earlier as well, that hormones are the chemical substances that act like messenger molecules in the body. After being made in one part of the body, they travel to other parts of the body where they help control how cells and organs do their work. So testosterone hormone is secreted by endocrine gland called testes, whereas estrogen hormone is secreted by the endocrine gland called ovaries. So there are hormones other than the sex hormones, for example, growth hormone, insulin, thyroxine, adrenaline, etc. So in this lecture we are going to study about these hormones. Now the first gland and the first hormone that we are going to study about is the pituitary gland. So it is an endocrine gland. That means that it releases its secretions directly into the blood. It is attached to the base of the brain. One of the hormones secreted by the endocrine gland is the growth hormone. So the growth hormone controls the growth of human body. I mean, the proper amount of this hormone, this growth hormone, is necessary for the normal growth of the body. A person having the deficiency of growth hormone in childhood remains very short. A person having too much of growth hormone becomes very tall. So, oversecretion of this hormone causes an exceptional increase in the length of a person, and that condition is called gigantism. And undersecretion of the growth hormone causes an abnormally short stature, and that condition is called the dwarfism. This pituitary gland is also called as master gland because, and why is it called the master gland? Because many of the hormones which it secretes control the functioning of other endocrine glands in the body. Pituitary gland secretes hormones that make other endocrine glands such as ovaries, thyroid gland and adrenal gland. So I hope this is clear to you. Coming to the second gland that we are going to study about is the thyroid gland. This thyroid gland is a large endocrine gland in the neck. Thyroid gland is attached to the windpipe in our body. This gland makes thyroxine hormone. Thyroid gland secretes its hormone when it receives instructions from the pituitary gland through its hormones. It controls the rate of body metabolism. It needs a constant supply of iodine in order to produce thyroxine hormone. I mean, this thyroid gland needs a constant supply of iodine in order to produce thyroxine hormone. So iodine is necessary for making of thyroxine hormone, and a deficiency of iodine in the diet can cause a deficiency of thyroxine hormone in the body. The deficiency of thyroxine hormone causes a disease called goiter, and the main symptom of this disease is that the neck of the person suffering from goiter appears to be swollen. If people do not have enough iodine in their diet, they will get the disease caused by the lack of thyroxine hormone in the body. That's why we usually say that we should take iodized salt. Iodized salt can provide all the iodine needed by the thyroid gland to make sufficient thyroxine hormone for our body. Next is the pancreas. This pancreas acts as an endocrine gland as well as exocrine gland. Pancreas is just below the stomach in our body. This secretes the hormone called insulin. And what is the function of insulin? The function of insulin hormone is to lower the blood sugar level. Deficiency of insulin hormone in the body causes a disease known as diabetes. This disease is characterized by large quantities of sugar in the blood. Insulin hormone controls the metabolism of sugar. If pancreas do not produce and secrete sufficient amount of insulin into the blood, then the sugar level in the blood rises. The high sugar level in the blood can cause many harmful effects to the body of a person. The diabetic persons are advised by doctors to take less sugar in their diet. And this common diabetes can be controlled by controlling diet, reducing weight, regular exercises, and taking medicine. The person having severe diabetes is treated by giving injections of insulin. Next comes the adrenal glands. Adrenal are also endocrine glands. There are two adrenal glands in our body which are located on the top of two kidneys. The adrenal gland produces adrenaline hormone. The adrenaline hormone prepares our body to function at maximum efficiency during emergency situations such as danger, shock, surprise, anger, excitement, fear, etc. When we are faced with a dangerous situation, then the adrenal gland secretes more adrenaline hormone into our blood. This hormone speeds up the heartbeat, increases breathing rate, decreases blood pressure, and causes liver to release more stored glucose into the blood. All these actions of adrenaline hormone produce a lot of energy in our body very quickly. It's the adrenaline hormone which prepares our body to fight an enemy by providing a lot of energy in a very short time. The rapid output of energy thus caused help us to cope with this extreme situations. The adrenal gland produces and secretes another hormone called aldosterone. This hormone maintains the correct salt balance in the blood. The adrenals secrete their hormones when they receive instructions from the pituitary gland through its hormones. This adrenaline is also called the emergency hormone because of its functions, because it helps us to face the stressful situations. So I hope this is clear to all of you. Thank you.